Hello and welcome to my latest video. Yes, I'm wearing the cap, the Baffa cap, and I'm doing an unboxing. Now you may be thinking, now hang on a minute, Jules, right? You've just had one of the most public breakdowns on YouTube that we've seen for a long time, and oodles of people have made really nice comments about you. And now you seem to be making a bloody video and you're back to being so cheerful again. What the frig is going on? Let me tell you guys. Like, the reason is this video was made before the other one. Okay? Not afterwards. It was made before. So don't you go thinking I've spoofed you in some kind of way, because I haven't. Right? Fine now, miserable later. Okay? Get that? Fine now, miserable later. Now let's get on with the unboxing. I think that is a fucking big box. What has Julian got in his big box today? Well, we're going to find out if I can work out. It's quite a secure box, isn't it? So I'm going to attack it with a knife with a serrated blade. Now, can I just say, if you have elderly relatives, or even younger relatives in a care home, and I don't believe it, it started to rain. I thought I wasn't going to do this video before, right, because it was raining. And I thought, no, I can do it, stop raining. And now it's bloody well going to start raining. I can't believe it. Anyway, so as I was saying, if you've got, right, I don't want to show you the labels because that kind of give all my secrets away, wouldn't it? If you've got, where was I? Elderly relatives or youngerly relatives, and it's just raining too much, I'm going to have to stop, guys. So bear with. We will get back to this, but bear with. Not at the moment. I'm not sure what happened there. It seemed to me as if the camera switched itself off. So if you missed a couple of minutes, I guess the whole bloody video, in which case I'm going to go do the whole thing with the knife and the fingers again. So anyway, I was making the video, right, and it started raining, and then I went back to the video and I thought, hang on, still got the glass on. I thought, hang on a minute. There's bits of this that I haven't recorded, some of the funniest bits in the video I missed out. So what I have to do, I put all the stuff away and I have to bring it all back out again, set it all up, open the studio again and start doing it again. Because I was cutting open the box, right, and it made me think, right, when I was at school, right, back in the kind of 70s, they had this thing, like, where the girls, it was always the girls, right, the chief girl bully, it was a big gang of bullies at my school, and they'd say to the younger kids, you know, the first years, like I was, they'd say, put your hand on the table like that, and then they'd get out this very great big fucking knife that they'd got from their granddad or who had it in the war or whatever, and they'd start going like this. Do you remember that? And you'd go, ow, ow, and the number of kids from my school who went home with like 4 fingers or whatever it is, 3 fingers or great big gashes in their hands, right? And their parents would say to them, what are you self-harming already? And they said, no, it's the girl bully, she attacked me with a knife while I was in the school, and now look, when she's grown up to be a YouTuber and she's doing unboxing with this sharp serrated knife. Kids, adults, elderly grandparents, if you have people in the care home, do not go into the care home and say, look, we've got some entertainment today, we're not watching Cash in the Attic, we're not having silly songs or whatever it is. What we're going to do is we're going to play this game, remind you of your school days, and all the ones that are going, we've got dementia, say, what do you mean, what school days? What knife, what fingers? No, I don't remember that at all. Now, right, please, folks, right, it's a joke, right, it is a joke. Don't do it, kids don't do it, adults don't do it, people in care homes, you should not do it. It is dangerous and you will hurt yourself. All I'm trying to illustrate is that you have a sharp serrated knife in order to do an unboxing of this, which is the Vincita Sightseer 3 travel bag. And the reason why I got this, okay, is so I can put the Brompton, hang on a bit, my back's hurting a bit. It's so I can put the Brompton in the bag because for various reasons I may have to make a quick getaway out of the country and I want to take my most precious possession, and that's not going to be one of my books. It's going to be, yes, it's going to be the Brompton, and if I'm going to do that I need to put it in the bag so I can put it in the aeroplane, and that's why I bought the Vincita Sightseer 3 travel bag. Back to the rest of the video. But hopefully not. It folds up like this, and it then has on the back, under here, I believe, I think, actually I thought it did, no, sorry, beg your pardon, you need to buy that separately. and that is the metal rack that enables you to attach it to the luggage block of the Brompton. Now I wouldn't do that, because if I was taking my Brompton on the plane, I'd go somewhere, go to a hotel, put the bag in the hotel. I wouldn't try and put the bag on the bike and cycle from the airport to the hotel and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to buy that additional item. You do have to pay extra for it, unless it's in the bag, but I don't think it is, in order to put this on the luggage rack on the front of the Brompton, the luggage block, beg your pardon. Or you could, of course, put it on the back on your rack, if you've got a rack on your Brompton, using straps and so forth. But I don't plan to do that. So let's just open the bag up, and what you can see, and I think you can see there, is the idea is that the Brompton fits in the bag. Obviously, you zip it up like that, and then you can put wheels on the bottom that allows you to wheel it along. And they've got what I think actually is a very clever idea, and that is, if you have a look on the bottom of the bag, you'll say to yourself, well, I can't see any wheels there. Well, what you get is this additional little pouch here, which contains the wheels, and these wheels can then be clipped on here, which I'll do later when we do a kind of move around with the bag. These wheels can then be clipped on there, so you can wheel it around, and then when you take it to the airport and you put it through the luggage capacitor, and you don't want the wheels to get knocked off, which does happen with bike bags and happened with one of my bike bags for my road bike, then you can take the wheels off and you can put them in the bag. And I think that is a very, very clever design, as long as, of course, they are securely attached here. I don't see why they shouldn't be. And while they're not attached, of course, as you can see, you've got these metal ends to the wheels, which, to these things on the bottom of the bag, which means you can stand it up there and it's not going to damage this part of the bag. So very clever idea there. So we'll just put this to one side, please. And inside the bag here, there is this zippered pouch, because when you fold up your Brompton and you put it in the bag, it makes sense to remove the stem clamp and the main frame clamp and put them in here, because they could get damaged if they get knocked while the bike is in the bag. And of course, if they get damaged and they don't work, then your Brompton is about as useful as a I was going to say a marzipan dildo, but actually I do have a marzipan dildo. It quite excites me. I'm always thinking of making another porn film. Anyway, don't forget this video was made before the other one. And this is a shoulder strap, or shoulder strap that allows you to pull it along, or you could, I suppose, carry it over your shoulder, depending on which Brompton you've got. Now, as you will know, if you've been watching all of my boring Brompton videos, you'll know that I've got a P-line Brompton, which is lighter than the standard Brompton, and therefore it would be just possible to put it in the bag and carry it along. So, what else has it got? It has got here I don't know if you can see this, a zippered pocket here. I'll just open that up. Oh, look, and there's a kind of strap there. And is there one on the other side? Yes, there is one on the other side. And that then is going to be handle strapped, so that when the bike is in the bag, you can pick it up. Again, very clever design. And I don't know if you can see this well. You can't sort of, and you can if you touch the screen just there. Actually, you've got this thing that YouTube has just introduced, which is called, you know, touch feeling for films, and they introduced it when I did the porn films earlier, the Brompton porn. If you haven't watched that, it's disgusting actually. Some people said to me, "Look at your base. How can you do this and put it on YouTube?" What's that with YouTube? Well, that was before my breakdown. What breakdown? No. Don't forget, you're watching this video before the other. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's padding. So there's padding here, 5mm perhaps. I may have got that from another video. But anyway, it provides a level of protection to the bike once it's in the bag, and hopefully when it gets chucked around by the airport people, casting no aspersions on airport people, but hopefully that will protect it better. So I think I've shown you all of the elements of the bag. But there is another thing that you get. Oh, there's a pocket here for you to put your details on. So if anybody steals it, they'll know exactly the address of the person that they stole it from. Put that over there. here is the Brompton here in the background, the Brompton P line, and we will at some stage try and get the bike into the bag. But first, you get this with it, and this is a sort of garment clothes bag. Again, I think a very clever design by the Vincita people, and you can open these pockets, zippered pockets. You pack your clothes and various bits and pieces in there, and then once the bike is in the bag, you fold this over, a bit like a kind of saddle on a horse, or a kind of horse blanket under the saddle on a horse, and that provides an additional layer of protection. Again, I think that is a very clever, very ingenious solution to kill two birds with one stone. Do you know that Ogden Nash poem, when he threw rocks at seabirds, he left no town unstoned? But I think it's a very clever way of killing two birds with one stone, because it allows you to both protect the bike with this padded bag, but also store clothes in it, in which case you need to take less as perhaps hand luggage, or you could get away with just using this as one hold baggage to go in the hold of the aeroplane, and perhaps just a rucksack or something that you carried onto the plane. So again, very ingenious, I think very clever design. So the thing that's left for us to do is to see if we can get the bike into the bag. So let's try that, shall we? Okay, I've got the bag, I've got the bike. Can you see the bike? So I'll hold it up. There we are. Does that show you? You see, I can't see the screen on the camera, so I don't know what you can see. So there is the bag, there is the bike, and let's see what we can do. It doesn't go that. Doesn't go that way. Does it go? Does it put it straight down like that? Is it kind of Mary Poppins design? It doesn't work like that. What about front wheels first? Does that work? I mean, it's light. It's not that light, for Christ's sake. Well, I mean, that works, but I mean, where are you supposed to put the rest of the bike? I mean, come on, who the fuck thought of this design of the bag? Sorry? What did you say? Fold it up? What? The bag? I just unfolded it. Fold up the bike? Fold up the bike, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, bear with. I forgot how to fold up the bike. No, I haven't. Let's put the bag off first. What do we do? Oh, God. Oh. Right, it's this bit first, isn't it? It's, where's it? The clamp here. Yeah, oh God, that goes underneath, doesn't it? Like that. You do something with the pedal, but I'm not sure. No, you do this bit next. And that goes, yeah, it goes around like that. Yeah, you can see I've actually only done this a couple of times, because I've had the bike for a while, but I don't use it very often, as you know, because, you know. So let's just, you want to watch the prom go in the clamp, don't you? You do, you dirty boy, you dirty boys and girls. You want to go, oh, look, it went in the clamp, yes. Oh, we love that, don't we? The old prong in the clamp bit. And we put the saddle down. A different saddle, you may have noticed. Not sure I've done a video about this. And we take the removable MKS pedal off, which you may have seen another video about that. And let's just chuck that away. I went up to London with my mate John, or rather he got the train from where he lives and I got the train from where I live. And I'd folded up the bike and took the bike on the train, got off the train, London Bridge, met John, cycled off. I forgot to put the pedal on. I went about 10 yards. I thought, what the fuck is going on? Why are the pedals going round? And I'd forgotten to put the pedal on. Anyway, I'm such an idiot. I really am. Right, now let's see if this way works. So let's get the bag again. This you will think, Julia, this video is really longer than the recommended YouTube time, and Yes, I think you're probably right. No, anyway, let's see if we can. Oh, that's come apart. Oh, shit. I think we can say that. Oh, I'll put my glasses on it. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I mean, it's going to be funny. Well, I say it's funny. It's not going to be funny. But, no, I broke my glasses. It may be because I've got these well, the theory is, okay, the bike fits in the bag. I'm sure it does fit in the bag. I'm not going to mess around because it's going to take far too long. You're just going to get bored. I think maybe because I've got these ergon grips, which are sticking out a bit far, that is preventing the bag from closing. And obviously these are the clamps here, the main frame clamp and the stem clamp that I would remove if I was going to put it in the mic. And I'd take the saddle, I might not take the saddle tube out, don't think you need to, but I need to take the saddle off, so I'd undo the pentaclip and take that off. But I think you can, if you know anything about Bromptons, you could work that out for yourself. Then I'd put the clothes in this bit of the bag, like that, and wrap it round, and there you are. So, you know, I think I've probably bored you enough with this video to give you a pretty good idea of the Vincita Sightseer bag for transporting your Brompton. So I'm not sure if you can see my face. Don't want to miss that. Pensioner Jules, don't want to miss that nice face. For transporting your Brompton in a plane or on a train or whatever you wanted to do in the Sightseer bag. Whew, that was an exhausting video. Was that? I don't know if it's an exhausting video to watch as it was for me to make. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, you can subscribe. Although if you watch the next video, you'll appreciate there may not be more videos in which you can subscribe to, because I said that I wouldn't be making any videos for a while. But don't forget, I made this before I said that in the next video, so you can subscribe if you want. But then if you watch the next video, you'll see you won't see any more videos after this one and the other one that I'm about to upload, because they are already in. Please like, please tell your friends, please give me a thumbs up. And this is Pensioner Jules saying, looking forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care, look after your life.